Since we had a problem with the treasurer, I'd like to know, is he still being paid, number one? Number two, are there two signers on the police pension checks? And number three, if so, who signed the majority of the checks made out to the treasurer? That's all I have.
All right. Village treasurer. Mohan, is the village treasurer still being paid?
Use the mic, please.
I'm sorry. The village treasurer is not being paid.
It's not working.
Last paycheck was in the month of March, April. I will get back with the correct details.
Okay, he's no longer being paid?
No, moving forward, it is not being paid.
Okay, and then police pension checks, they require how many signatures?
Police pension checks requires 2 signatures.
Okay. And I guess the checks are in question, you signed the majority of them.
Majority of the checks were signed by Mr. Jim Griegel and Sergeant Rebecca Salisbury.
All right, thank you very much. Any other questions or comments?
Holy crap.
Judy here. Meeting after meeting, I have discussed the mold in the police station, and it seems to have been twisted somewhat, and I would like to straighten a few things out. When I talked to you, Mayor, you told me you were going to contact the engineer, and he could do some things. I also checked in the medical books to make certain what I was saying was the truth. And black mold is deadly. I'm not saying there's black mold in the police station. I never said that. I never blamed you, Mayor, and I never blamed the chief of police. He hasn't been here long enough to even know what's going on. I asked that somebody take the initiative to have the mold checked to identify it, since there are many different kinds of mold. I also asked that when the mold is checked, to find out what steps need to be taken to correct the situation. I did not blame anybody. I did not go over heads and contact departments over your head or anything else. There was a board meeting, you went into closed session. I walked over to Jim Zarnick and started talking to him about it because you told me you were going to contact him. He told me he knew nothing about it, but that he would talk to you about it. I left it alone until I didn't hear anything, and then I brought it up again. I have made it very plain many years ago. I will not stop when I have an issue that I believe in and it regards our police department. I don't care who the chief is, I don't care who you put it in. I'm not going to stop when I think there's an issue. I have been accused of a political ploy for what I'm doing. Politics has absolutely nothing to do with this. There are 3 deaths and 1 still fighting cancer that work in that building, or worked in that building. And I know your supporters, you know, there's cancer all over. You know, a lot of people don't go over our police station, which is a stupid remark.
10 seconds.
But since I can't get any answers and everybody's making a big deal out of it, I took it upon myself to contact the EPA.
You got something you're going to report on, right?
Hello?
Okay, we'll go to your report. All right.
Ready? heard Larry Stewart, Sauk Village, even though people talk a lot of other stuff. I've been here forever, my family's been here. You know, the only thing is we've been persecuted in many different ways. Okay? But I just want to talk about, wait a minute, first I need the agenda. We can talk about whatever we choose for the first 3 minutes. My purpose is the upcoming election day. You are running for re-election, Mr. Mayor. Alongside you is one of your trustees, a female runner. That means she's running against you, even though she votes everything you put in there. Everything. She supports you more than she supports herself. The thing is, when are you going to vote for her? I think she needs to be aware of that, unless she ain't really running. It's just smoke and mirrors. The other issue is, I love that we got that man put in jail, that treasurer. Nobody knew about the money but him. That was a big one. Nobody counted the money but him. Nobody. Outsiders had to come in and put him in jail. How many other things are missing in Sauk Village? Do we have to have an outsider, which they're here? Y'all just don't see it. I am. But I'm not an asshole like you. You can whisper in your breath all at once. See, because you all come together like a clan. That's what you all are. Clan. Against real people, minorities. I'm waiting on real men to stand up and show me what they're about. For real people. Keep voting against just 3. You 4. Keep voting against 3. I want to hear your comments in comments. As you hear, there are other comments also. But guess what? That's part of the Klan that run the senior building. The Klan that run the senior building. How much time I got left? Somebody says none. You say good. Who do we believe? We got to believe the Klan.
10 seconds.
The Klan wins.
All right. Again, hang on. For the public, I apologize. You had put up with the foul language from the individual custodian by the podium. Again, the first remarks